Hi, everyone. I hope everybody is having a great Friday, a way to end up the week. I know in our area, this is the last week for school. So I've got some very excited girls today. So there's a lot of really great things going on. So today, I want to come to you tonight and play a game. My name is Valarie King. I'm a Troop Experience Manager for Girl Scouts Carolina Peaks to Piedmont. And I really love watching the Family Feud. And so I thought that today I would go to social media and I would ask some questions and I would get some feedback from so many different people about things that Girl Scouts care about, things like cookies and camp songs and things like that. So, what I want you to do is, I want you just to get a piece of paper. And when I ask a question, I'll give a couple seconds for you to write down your answer, and then I will put up the points for everybody's answers. So you can keep track at the end. Make sure that you share on Facebook how many points you got, because it'd be really great to see how close you were to the majority of people that I talked to on Facebook today. So with that, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see the questions. Okay. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna start with the favorite Girl Scout cookie. So as I went today to post and ask about everyone's favorite Girl Scout cookie, I got a number of answers. And so it was really great to see all of that. So the first one, the most popular was the peanut butter patty. So if you wrote down peanut butter patty, give yourself 9 points. If you wrote down caramel delight, give yourself 8 points. Thin mints, and I had quite a few people tell me that they liked their Thin Mints cold, which definitely makes a difference. Thanks a lot, 6 points. Shortbreads, give yourself 5 points. Lemonades, give yourself 4 points. And then I had a few people that just said, I don't care. I love all Girl Scout cookies equally. And so if you wrote down all cookies because you're like some of my friends, then give yourself 3 points. So I hope that we have some people that like the same kind of cookies. There's a couple that didn't make the list. So I think the big one in our council is the peanut butter sandwiches or Do-si-dos from others, and Savannah Smiles from the other council, or Lemon Ups. So, and I really didn't have any like old timey ones. Like one of my favorite ones from years gone by is the lemon pastry creams. Absolutely loved those. I know they're probably never coming back, but I definitely love the lemon pastry creams. So let's go to the next question and see how well you do. So, oops, I'm sorry, I forgot one answer. Look at that. So free. I had somebody who said, I love free Girl Scout cookies. So I don't know where he is getting free Girl Scout cookies, but by all means, if he's getting them, he needs to eat them because Girl Scout cookies are delicious. Next question. Your favorite campfire song. So whether you go to Girl Scout camp or you camp on your own or you camp at another resident camp, what is your favorite song that gets sung around a campfire? I'll give you a couple minutes to think about it because that was a hard one for me. So do 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 do. Okay, so I hope everybody came up with a campfire song. So first campfire song worth 9 points, Kumbaya. So there was a lot of kumbayas that came across. And when I was growing up, I never sang kumbaya at a Girl Scout camp, but I did sing it at a different camp. So that's really kind of neat that we have different camp experiences around. The next one was not one that surprised me at all. Linger. Linger is probably one of my all-time favorite camp songs, and I really enjoy hearing it as well. So if you've never joined one of our campfires on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock, you really should, because last night Emily was not able to be on, and Molly did an amazing job, and Emily has been doing a great job since the beginning of quarantine, and I love watching her campfires and singing with her because it just brings back so many wonderful memories. So next, Black Socks. I love Black Socks too. It is a good song. So it's fun. It's another one of those that's really fun. After that, On My Honor, it got a handful of votes. So I really like that one as well. Tarzan the Jungle Man. That one threw me for a loop. I had 3 people say that to me. And so I was really kind of surprised by that one because I don't know that I've heard that since I was in Girl Scouts 30 some odd years ago. So I was really excited when I saw that one. And then I had someone write on my wall that said their favorite was actually the Campfire song by SpongeBob. So I'm going to give Donnie a shout out because that one caught me way off guard as well. So I hope that your favorite camp song was on this list. If it's not, write it in the comment box. So the next question, the best way to make s'mores. This got a little heated. I won't lie. It got just a little heated, but it was really great to kind of see how it all came about. So one of the things that really just excited me about this was the conversation that I ended up having on my Facebook wall. So, and there was one that I had never heard of, and so I was really excited, and I'll explain it to you when we get to that answer. Okay, so most votes for the most points, 9 points for this one. A traditional Hershey bar. You've got to use a Hershey bar. You can't use anything else. This one was quite the discussion. No, you can't use anything but a Hershey bar and graham crackers. Well, there was quite the conversation as to what else, and we'll get into some of those others. So for 8 points, forget the whole thing. I just want the marshmallow. I fall into this category. My camp name is Marshmallow, and I'm not sure if it's because I look like a marshmallow or if it's because I can sit at a campfire and eat an entire bag of roasted marshmallows. While we sing songs, I will just put my stick out there. I'll roast my marshmallow. It's got to be nice and golden brown. I don't like burnt marshmallows. I don't want them to still be firm. I want it to be ooey gooey in the middle and brown and crispy on the outside. That's my favorite way for marshmallows. If you have a favorite way, make sure you put that in the comments as well. So the next question, or the next answer for 7 points, with a thanks a lot cookie. So if you have never done this, part of the reason I don't like a Hershey bar is because it takes a lot to get them to melt. But on a thanks a lot cookie, you have a shortbread cookie with a thin layer of chocolate, and it melts perfectly for a s'more. So yes, you have to try it. If you've never tried that, you have to try a thanks a lot cookie at some point. I'm sure if you do not have thanks a lots or you are not a Girl Scout, you might be able to find somebody that still has some thanks a lots around. And since we're all at home, why not have a campfire, make some s'mores? So the next answer were 6 points. A Reese cup. So instead of a Hershey bar, use a Reese cup. I love a Reese cup, and I like them okay in a s'mores, but they are not my favorite. I'd rather just have the marshmallow, but that's my own personal opinion. Everyone's entitled to theirs. The next one was a York peppermint patty instead of a Hershey bar. I have done this as well, and I do like this, but I'm still just a marshmallow girl down at heart. So if you like this, I hope, if you haven't tried this, this is another really great way to try it. It does have dark chocolate instead of the milk chocolate, and it has a nice minty flavor to it. So York peppermint patties is another really good way to go. Shutter uppers. I had never heard of this. And so a shutter upper is saltine crackers, roast the marshmallow, and place a caramel square inside the marshmallow. Holy smokes, that sounds delicious. And I'm going to give Lee a huge shout out because this is something that I will be trying. It sounds almost like kind of like that crack candy. And so this will definitely be tried. And Lee, if you're out there and listening, I would love for you to post your answer to this because I love the idea of it. And then of course, I have a couple gentlemen that just said, s'mores, yes. Why would you not want s'mores? So you want to make sure to take your time and make some s'mores sometime soon before it gets too hot outside for a campfire. So I hope that you all are enjoying. So make sure you put down your points for whatever your answer was. And if you didn't have any of these, maybe you wrote them down so you can try s'mores in a new way. So hopefully you're learning a new way to try some of our traditional favorites. So I went a little off and I asked, hey, what is the best pet to have? So with the best pet, this one kind of got crazy too, because I asked a very general cat, dog. I know that there's a lot of geckos or lizards out there. A bird, what kind of pet? And I got a few answers that I wasn't anticipating. But the first one, which is also my favorite, did not surprise me. So for 9 points, did you say dog? Dog was definitely the number one answer. So if you said dog, give yourself 9 points. And the next one, which is another very, very common house pet, should not surprise anyone. The cat. Meow. I have a number of cats myself. Even though I am a dog person, I have a tendency to really enjoy my cats as well. So third, for 7 points, a gecko. And I know that geckos and lizards and bearded dragons and things of that nature are becoming more and more common all the time. One of my co-workers, she's amazing, Tara Bridges, has 2 bearded dragons. And I just love seeing all the pictures that she shares because even though I don't have one, I just really think I could maybe. Anyway, so a gecko came in 3rd place. After that was one that caught me way off guard, a hedgehog. And I know quite a few people that have hedgehogs, so it shouldn't have caught me off guard, but it did just a little bit. So next, for 5 points, horse. We have, in North Carolina, we have a lot of farmland. We have a lot of places that people can have horses. And even in the cities, we have quite a few stables. So if you said that a horse was your favorite pet, give yourself 5 points. And then this was another one that surprised me, a rabbit. I had 2 people tell me that their favorite pet they've ever had was a rabbit. And I can get that. When I was growing up, my mom had a lopped ear bunny and his name was Peanut Butter. And I used to have really long hair all the way down to my backside. And I used to flip my ponytail over and that rabbit would run after my ponytail. And one day she missed my ponytail and she bit my leg and I still got a scar. So be careful with rabbits. Okay. So the next question, oops, nope. And I love Len. Len said his favorite pet he's ever had was a rock. So if you have a pet rock, even if you didn't answer rock, if you have a pet rock or you've ever had a pet rock, give yourself 3 bonus points. So the next question, favorite eye color. So, we have different eye colors. All of us have unique eyes, whether they are brown with little flecks of gold or they're hazel with flecks of blue, whatever it is, we all have our favorite eye color. So, but this list did not surprise me much, probably because I kind of think the same way. Even though I have brown eyes, I do feel that some of this really fell into line. So blue was the favorite by a long shot. And my sister has blue eyes and my granddaughter has blue eyes. And I absolutely adore blue eyes. My mom had blue eyes. So I do love blue-eyed people. Next was green. This is my husband. He has green eyes. This is my oldest daughter. She has green eyes. Absolutely love to look in their eyes. Absolutely beautiful eyes. Next, hazel. This would be my youngest daughter. She has hazel eyes. And then comes me with my brown eyes. And then I had another one of those really nice responses. And Len told me his eyes were his favorite eyes. So I appreciate Len and all his candor as I asked questions today. And I really appreciate him throwing a little kink into our Family Feud game this evening. So next question, favorite subject in school. This is also our last question for tonight. So think for just a moment and what is or was your favorite subject in school. So when you think about school, what was it that you loved the most? You know, for me, there were so many things I loved, and I am looking forward to helping my daughter with some of hers. So let's go through this list. So most liked subject in school for 9 points. Science. Science was the most appreciated and liked subject in school. After that, math. This is the one that I'm helping my daughter with the most with right now. So with all of our virtual schooling. After that came English. So next, recess. You know that had to be in there somewhere. Everybody loves a good time at recess. After that came social studies. And after social studies came, once again, from my dear friend Len, going home. He's like, I like school, but I like being home better. So with that, I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me tonight. And hopefully, even if you didn't get a chance to vote and play through tonight, you can watch it back. So some of the things that I want to make sure that I bring up to you is that if you have any questions about Girl Scouts, please go to girlscoutsp2p.org. Check us out. See what all we've got going on. We've got amazing things happening through virtual programmings, and we've got all kinds of great tips and clues on there as well. Go back through our Facebook page and see some of the other videos that we have, see some of the activities that we've had. There's so many wonderful things happening. And then of course, if you're interested in Girl Scouts, we have virtual troops happening. So go to beagirlscout.org. You can also, with any questions, email us at info@girlscoutsp2p.org, or you can call us at 1-800-672-2148, and any one of our amazing customer care team will be glad to help you with any questions that you have. So I hope that you all have an amazing evening and a great weekend. The weather's going to be beautiful, so get outside. Thank you guys. Good night.